Hi there, welcome to my new video talking about Proton Bus Simulator. I'm Marcos Elias, creator of this project, the founder and the main programmer on almost everything I make. Also there is my partner Victor Nathan that makes the PBSR Proton Bus Road. I control the urban version and he controls the highway version or the coach version. My English is not that good, I am still learning it, but I think that we may try, you know, communicate something about this project. Sorry about that noise in the background, it's impossible recording it in a proper way. There are many things coming to Proton Bus, many new features, not many new content for now, but many new features. I'm working a lot to improve the overall stability of the project, like fixing old bugs and improving some features like controls and other functions of the bus. We are working very hard to make the second step of the bus modding support. Soon there will be more animations for buses as mods, like this rain animation on glasses, windows and wipers, of course. And more control about some lights, like the door lights, and more buttons, more doors also. You know that Proton Bus currently has only 3 doors in each side. In the next version it will support up to 6 doors. I know there are some buses out there that need more doors, but we cannot make everything, so 6 doors we will be... It will be great for most buses around the world. I have lots of problems whilst trying to say the word world. It's very difficult for me. I can barely watch the engine sound. Let's make the volume a little higher. Yes, this is not a normal bus, it is a coach bus, it's not an urban bus. So let me talk about some features. There is a improved control system, so when you are on high speeds, handling the bus will be easier on the next version. This is one of the biggest problems ever about Proton Bus. Controlling the bus in high speeds was very difficult. You just make a teeny touch to the right or to the left and the bus goes fast and you lose control. This is getting some improvements. We are limiting the angle of the wheel, so when we steer the wheel it will not turn too much if you are on higher speeds. To properly test this, I must remove traffic, because I can't run here with a lot of cars. The main benefits of this is seen, or is... You may watch it if you run like 100 kilometers per hour. I will show that. Let me stop this and start with another map. I made a video about this in Portuguese. Let me select manual gearbox. It is better to run. And select a modding map. This one. We are coding also retarder function. It's not available in this bus yet, but it will be available for mods soon. And also cruise control. With cruise control, you may drive without hitting the gas pedal. You just turn the steering wheel and the bus accelerates automatically for you. Let me gain some speed here. Maybe I should try another bus. There we go. Almost 100 kilometers per hour. Now it is more stable turning the steering wheel. There is a control. You may change the intensity of these forces that are applied to the wheels. I will stop and show it there. Let me stop here. On the controls sensitivity settings on Android, you just touch the gear icon. This option here, limit steer at higher speeds. If you reduce this, it will get difficult to make curves in higher speeds. This is what we want. I forgot that I am on manual gearbox, so let's engage first, second, third gear. Suckling. I can't go on the fourth gear here. Too slow, come on bus. There we go. As you see, I move the mouse, but the bus does not move too fast like before. It's more stable in higher speeds. This is experimental, has almost everything in this beta, but it is working very well. On the next update you will find it easier to control the bus on most circumstances. Of course it's not perfect, it's still a beta, you cannot compare it with finished games, but it will help a lot. Even on keyboard, I change it to keyboard right now. Let me get back to the road. Here I need to change also the sensitivity of the keyboard itself, like here, so it runs faster. There's no perfect solution for everyone. You must try and change settings. Settings are there for you to change until you find comfortable with the controls. You should avoid accelerating too much in some curves. Like in real life, sometimes you may cause an accident, that's normal. But as you see, 100 kilometers per hour without losing control on these curves, driving on keyboard. This was something almost impossible in Proton Bus on the current versions. There's the end of the road. I don't think I could make this here. won't work. Maybe it will. There is also differential lock, like this. This wheel is not getting any traction. You may try differential lock here. This way both wheels will move and you may get on the road again. Then you disable it so it does not break the bus. There we go. There we go. There is also autopilot, or we call it in Brazil autopilot, but it is not that really. It accelerates the bus for you. So until when you find the speed that you like, let me try getting like 60, 70 or 80 kilometers per hour. Like now, I will press the X button. Now I may stop accelerating. The bus will be driving by itself. Not really driving by itself, but it will be accelerating alone. Oh. I tried to disable and enable it again, so I lost control, but no problem. In this mode, if you brake, the system will be disabled, so it will not work anymore until you activate it again. It is for safety, because like in real life, you are driving on this autonomous mode with the cruise control. If someone enters ahead of you, you must stop immediately, so you just brake and disable the system. Later on, you may enable it again. There is also a speed limiter, there is a retarder, which is not available in this bus. With retarder enabled, you may turn down, not turn down, you may get some hills like this one with better control without excessive braking. So the engine itself will brake for you, something like that, without using the traditional braking system. Like now I'm not accelerating, I am just touching to the sides. It works very well. This will be available for Android too, so there will be an icon on Android so you can touch it and it will work. There is also virtual mirrors, let me show. I'll stop here. Your bus, virtual mirrors, it is on the settings, it's here, destination. I must change that name. Well, it's not enabled for me here because I am not identified as a donor or a supporter on my own game. Let's go back to the home. I will enter here, just a minute. I'm back with this another bus and now I am with my account here. You may enable virtual mirrors on left or right and it will show virtual mirrors on the screen. This setting is saved per bus, so it's not for all buses, because on some buses the virtual mirror is not needed. You may clearly see the mirror using your default model. Like this one, I may disable the left mirror, so just go back there, F4 on PC. You may enable it only on the reverse also if you like. This bus has the retarder function. be better on automatic. Let's select automatic by unchecking manual. Nice. Oh, this is not. This is the native bus. I should use the modding one. This one. It's the same bus, but it's not the same conversion. This is a mod. Like now. Yes. Let's go. I will press the menu key. The menu is available between Alt and Control generally to show this bar. You may enable it on this screenshot by clicking that FPS button. This one here. I will show the retarder working. There is two modes, automatic and manual. If you want to enable the automatic, you press the J key, like now. So when you brake, retarder will be applied, saving the traditional brake. And with T and Y keys, you may decrease or increase the retarder levels. I'll be pressing Y. You may increase the level and stop accelerating. The bus will reduce the speed even if it is going down. Some heavy vehicles has retarders like trucks and buses. Normal cars generally don't have that. Of course, to get trained like this, you must disable retarder. It provides stable braking and more stability and also more safety to the passengers. There are more controls, more changes, of course. Like, as I said, animations in mods. This bus is a mod, it's not the same bus playable in Proton Bus. Let me show some new features for mods. You get better lights. Of course, this depends on the mod creator, it's not automatic for everyone. The converter or creator of the mod must change. Also, reverse lights and a reverse camera for mods. Also functions where you may click here to enable them. Also air conditioning, like this one. Oh, I think that I missed the prefab here. Yes, in this conversion it is missing the number there, but I will find it later. And door lights. As you can see, it illuminates inside the bus. Door lights are a heavy resource, so they will work only for PCs, not for Android, because Android cannot handle too many real-time lights. But the light indicator, like this one, it will be available for Android, just not the light itself. There is a redesigned settings screen, like this. I think that it is it is worse for some part because you must roll up everything. So I think that I will change this. I will change it later because in the first time it was a great idea, but it gets worse. There is a problem with all the graphics screen because on some smartphones, some cell phones, they cannot fit the entire screen. It gets cut some texts because low resolution, and it does not work very well. So I must redesign the options, and I did that, but at once separate it into graphics extras, and also simulation settings. Yes, I forgot that. And by this time it's not new for anybody. We are working to unmap modding support, so you'll be able to make rules for Proton and share with other people on Facebook, YouTube, or whatever website you like. You may make maps with custom roads and custom objects, and other people started already making maps. This is very, very experimental. It's not, something. It's not in a release stage, but a year ahead or 2 years, it will get many, many more things. This is a crazy testing map. Very, very crazy. Look at the speed. And I don't lose control. Oh, that's crazy. This is a bug with these versions because, as I said, the map modding support is not ready for launch. It is a small test. So when you reposition the bus, it will load the Arikanduva map. There is also a controls here, so you may change some settings by using these buttons. You get a screenshot button and a 360 that captures. No, not crash, just take longer to generate it. No problem. That's it, guys, lots of new features. It will be available soon for you, like in some weeks. I cannot promise you a specific day, but it is almost done to be released. The mapping mod support is not something useful right now. It will be worked on next months, but we'll be releasing the second step of the bus modding system and these other features that I showed here. So that's it. Thank you for watching and see you on the next video.